I'm here to do a hopefully quick weekly update slash read so lit TBR for the month. Um, I know I have not been good, whatever. You've got other people to watch, so it's not that big of a deal. Um, so I'm gonna hopefully get back into doing weekly updates starting today. I'm not gonna talk about any of the books that I've finished before because I'm gonna do my January wrap up soon, and they're all going to be included in that. I did participate in the 24 and 48 though, so I'll link my vlog down below. It was my week 4 vlog, and it was mostly the 24 and 48 if you are curious. All right, so I've got 6 books that I would like to read for Read So Lit. I mean, obviously I'd like to read more than that, but I do like a weird thing, and so these are the books. The first one is Homegoing by Yasi. Everyone talked about this book when it came out 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 2016. Wow, time flies. So the hype was kind of the problem for me. Everyone really loved it, and then I feel like, as what happens with most things, like A Little Life and stuff, like the book gets really, really hyped, and then everyone loves it, like da 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 da, and then some people end up not liking it, and then they talk about it like a little bit later. So I feel like my expectations for this have been kind of lowered, and I do feel like the one criticism that I've heard is that you don't kind of like spend enough time with each person, like it kind of like jumps around too much. So we'll see, but I'm excited to finally read this. The next book that I got in a Noir Reads. I got this, by the way, in my Powell's Indispensable subscription. And then I got this one in one of my Noir Reads boxes, When They Call You a Terrorist, a Black Lives Matter memoir by Patrice Khan-Coolers and Asha Bandel. I don't know. This one I feel like also came out. It's weird that I have so many hardcovers on my shelves just in general, like that I'm showing you right now. This came out in 2017. No, 2018. It came out basically exactly a year ago, so I feel like I should read this. It says a memoir, but I still feel kind of like, I don't know, this is a book that would be best read sooner rather than later, so hoping for that. And then I'm finally going to read a Percival Everett book. I'm so excited. This is Glyph by Percival Everett. I think I heard about Percival Everett on on Denise's channel. So I'm supposed to start with a D. On Denise's channel, maybe? I don't know. Probably Dee Dee has read him too, I'm sure. But and then I think I read a Paris review, and I think there was like an interview about, like, I was watching the video and she was talking about him, and then I like was almost immediately, kind of things like happen, almost immediately was reading Paris review, and there's an interview about him, and so I was like, wow, what a weird coincidence. So I bought a book and then I didn't read it. This is about like some super genius baby, and then things get weird. I'm pretty sure it's like weird satirical situation. The format is kind of strange. You can't really tell, but there's kind of like words, and then I don't know. There's words on the pages, guys. Whatever. I'm very very excited to read this. The next one that I have is Confused Spies by Mathis Bailey. I'm a bad person. I should have read this when he sent this to me. This also came out in 2016. Well, it says copyright 2016. Maybe it was published in 2017. Maybe that will make me feel better. Probably not. He has another book coming out this year, so I would like to read this so that I can maybe read the other one. The only problem, and like the reason that I haven't been picking this up, is because I like depressing, dark type books, and this seems like a quite happy, a quite like happy type book, which is like a terrible reason not to read something. So I'm really hoping to like this. It's like a man, and then he is engaged, I think. Yeah, he's got a fiance, and then something happens, and then he moves in with another guy just to, or something. and then he like is a cook, and so they're like cooking, so there's like love and cooking. Love and cooking, guys. That's what this book is about. So I'm very excited. Oh, there's Mathis right there. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I really, really want to read this. All right, that's see, I just can't stop talking. All right, so the next two books that are on my Read So Lit TBR, I'm currently reading. So that's Akatowicz and How Long Till Black Future Month. I started this in the 24 and 48, and then the next story is like 50 pages. So I've not been picking it up. I feel like I was buddy reading this with a group of people, and I feel like probably most of them have finished. I haven't looked at the group chat in a while because I'm embarrassed. And Akatowicz I started yesterday, I think, or the day before, and it is super cute and super fun, and I'm very not far into it. You can't even tell. There's pages in front of that. I promise there are, but I can already tell that I'm going to absolutely love this. Then I'm going to continue working on Les Mis. My goal was to finish this by the end of January. I didn't pick it up once in January. So my goal is, well, that might be, I might have read like 10 pages. My goal is to finish this by the end of February now. We'll see. I also started this thing in the 24 and 48, and would like to finish this. Thankfully, first of all, I don't mind listening to the audiobook of this because whatever, but I don't really want to because I've got podcasts to listen to. But the pages are teeny and it's a kid's book, so even though it's like chunky, I don't know why I put chunky in quotes, it is actually chunky. I don't foresee this being like terribly demanding. However, I did also start The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton. I'm reading this with Doris. I should probably check. I think she sent a message yesterday. We're supposed to be reading 30 pages a day. It's the 5th, and I think I'm like 45 pages into it. Classic me move. So I need to catch up on my reading. This is really good so far. I have no idea what it is about or what's going to happen. So there's that. All right, those are the things. Let me know if you've read any of these, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.